manufacturing investments in America, there should be more supply en route. And here to give us a look into some of these major investments is Carrie Dunham. She's the Director of Public Information with Daikin Texas Technology Park. It's a facility in Houston, Texas that helps people here in Vegas stay cool. How are you? Carrie?
Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
We're having a great day in Texas. It's an exciting time. We're opening up the Daikin Texas Technology Park today. Grand opening day.
And there's a lot of business behind it going on right now. So tell me what's going on at Daikin Texas Technology Park and the investment that Daikin's making. And who is Daikin?
Yeah, so Daikin's made an investment of more than $400 million in building this facility. It's 4.2 million square feet. To put that into a little bit of perspective, you can fit 74 football fields in the building that I'm in today. And you can see behind me some of the manufacturing, but this is a vast place. They're manufacturing furnaces behind me, but there's lots of air conditioning being manufactured, especially at this time of year.
Absolutely. I know the park is helping the U.S. economy, and being an air conditioning manufacturer, it just rings a bell, because I remember a year ago there was an air conditioning manufacturer here in the States that said, oh, well, we have to move our jobs to Mexico, and then somehow they didn't, but they just announced this week they are actually going to do it. Somehow Daikin's finding a way, and not only finding a way, but proud of making their parts and their air conditioners here in the States. Why is that?
Yeah, it is. It's really Daikin's philosophy to make sure that we're manufacturing products in the regions where they're going to be used. I mean, what better way to have our engineers, trying to design the exact right climate solutions for people in the United States. So it's pretty exciting for Daikin and certainly for the future of American manufacturing.
Absolutely, certainly is. I'm loving that sticker behind you, by the way. Designed, engineered, and assembled in the USA. You're making nearly a $500 million investment in American-made products and jobs?
Absolutely. So, the idea, right, is that if we can get close to those consumers, we can understand what technologies are required. Daikin's really focused on trying to save energy, so developing new technologies that are right for that particular marketplace.
I'm glad that you mentioned that, by the way, because we're just starting hitting the hundreds here in Las Vegas. Energy efficiency is the name of the game. We literally cannot live without your products. Is there any new technology in air conditioning that's going to help me not pay $7,000 a month for my electric bill?
Well, I don't know about $1,000 a month, right? But Daikin has some great technology. One of them is called inverter technology. It basically takes some of the waste out of that system by regulating the motor.
Oh, wow.
And by doing so, you can save 30% or more.
Wow.
Over previous generations of air conditioners.
Right, you just send one of those from Texas right over to my house. I will install that immediately. How many workers are going to be employed by Daikin when all is said and done? Because they're in the middle of this process now, right?
That's correct. We have about 2,000 people at the site now, and we're building things out until the end of 2018, when we'll have about 5,000 people at this facility. No
kidding, and I'm sure that the Houston area must be absolutely thrilled with having this in their own backyard.
Yeah, it is good. It's good for Houston. We have a big oil and gas capability. We have great hospitals, so it adds, something more to the Houston community to be manufacturing goods here too.
Well, I will say flat out, on behalf of all Americans, thank you for actually giving American workers a chance. It's really cool and great to see stories of manufacturing coming into the United States as opposed to leaving. And it's great having you, Carrie. Thank you so much.
Hey, thanks for having me this morning.
Daikin Industries, they are the name behind brand name air conditioning units like Goodman and Amana. And if you want to learn more about their commitment to American jobs, you can visit DaikinComfort.com. Daikin Industries, proud sponsor of the Morning Blend.